Hi, welcome to Ultimind. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. The team has compiled some questions that have been coming on my Instagram and I'm going to be answering them. So let's go and dive into question 1. My child used to behave so well, but nowadays he's acting up for no reason. Why could this be? So it depends. Children go through many milestones. So first you need to know the age of the child. You need to really figure out why is the child being triggered. And my advice to you is sit with the child and ask him what's bothering him. Focus on his emotions and you will get an answer there. So this happened with my child. Sometimes they'll come home and for no reason they're going to throw a tantrum. It's how you are going to act with the child. Let them throw the tantrum, but you don't get angry. Let them be, because sometimes children are manipulative. My daughter was, because she knew every time she cried, things would go her way. No, they need to know from now that throwing a tantrum not always going to work in their favor. So question 2, let's see what this says. My boyfriend is so sweet and tries so hard, but I don't know why I'm losing feels. What do I do? So you need to ask yourself genuinely, what do you feel for this man? Where do you see your future? And do you really connect with him? Because this to me is a red flag. If you're in a relationship and you don't have that connection and that feeling, things could go wrong. And from my past experiences in my relationships, always look at these small signs because this will define your relationship going forward. Question 3. After love, what is the second most important thing in a relationship? So for me, before love, it's companionship. You need to relate to somebody when you're in a relationship. Yes, love is there. It could be lust, could be an infatuation, because it's the honeymoon phase, especially in the beginning. You feel, oh, it's love. You're going to do everything for the person. And trust me, when I got into my relationship, I thought love, 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 love. But until I realized there's more to love. Yes, you can have love, but love cannot hold a relationship. So companionship and stability is key even before love. You need to be able to communicate to each other. You need to be able to talk to each other with respect. That's key. So just to go a little deep on what companionship is, it's when you can come home, have a conversation together. Your partner could be watching a movie, you could be reading a book, you're both in the house, you both have space, but you're doing your thing. You're not imposing any ideas, or if I'm watching a movie, you need to watch a movie with me. You need to be able to communicate when there's a problem. That's what companionship is. When you come home to somebody, when you have a problem, you can talk to that person freely and they understand you and guide you. When you're angry, they also know how to handle you. That's companionship. Question 4. I have always been a dancer, but I broke my leg and can never dance again. It's all I have loved and now don't have the will to do anything. So again, I always say follow your heart, but sometimes circumstances, which I feel in your case is you've broken a leg, you cannot dance. Ask yourself, sit with yourself and really find out, besides dancing, what else can I do? Create that for yourself, because you need to be happy when you're doing something. Don't follow what people tell you to do. I'm sure if you sit down with yourself and ask yourself, besides dancing, what can I do? You will get the answer. So question 5, what is one relation red flag that is the biggest? The biggest red flag in any relationship is abuse. It could be physical abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse, spiritual abuse. Any form of abuse is a no, no, no. I went through emotional abuse. I know where it dropped me down to, and I know how I felt. It's a long journey, it's a dark hole, and you cannot allow anybody for any kind of abuse. It's just a no. You have to stand up and say, no, I'm not tolerating this. And that's what I did. I stood up and I said, no, you cannot treat me like this. So no abuse. That's a red flag. So abuse is when you're crossing your boundaries. It could be a small insult to a big insult, from raising my hand to telling you what you need to do and what you need to believe in. When it touches you and you know this is wrong, that's abuse. Any form of abuse is not acceptable. Question 6. One time your child misbehaved and how you dealt with it. So the one time my child misbehaved is when she opened my handbag without telling me, and when I asked her, she denied it. So what did I do? I knew she lied to me, and I approached her and I asked her, why did you lie to me? If you want to look inside my handbag, you need to ask me. And I told her this is wrong, and she actually felt really bad because she started crying. This happened with my younger daughter, and I told her the consequences, and I even told her that opening someone's handbag without their permission, first, is wrong. Second, lying about it is wrong. And I explained to her that if you've done something wrong and you've made a mistake, you need to own up to it. I would appreciate that instead of you lying about the situation. Question 7. Advice you have for someone who loves someone who doesn't love you back. If you love somebody and they don't love you back and there's no mutual love between you two, that's an X. You really need to ask yourself, why are you with someone who doesn't love you? What are you asking for, or what do you want from this relationship that you're going to somebody and you know, so that means you're self-aware that this person is not giving it back to you. So you need to ask yourself, what am I doing in this relationship? What is the person giving me in this relationship? And then don't look for these things externally, find them internally. I did that and it worked for me. Question 8. This is fun and exciting. I love this. Very interesting questions. So I have been body shamed my whole life to the point I have an eating disorder. What do I do? You need to love yourself. Everyone's unique, everyone is different, and what people think of you should not define you. If you can wake up being happy in the morning and you're okay with what you are, we all can't be one size, we all can't be the same. We need to appreciate each other's differences, and it's fine. If you've been body shamed, stand up for yourself, create boundaries, and don't allow anybody to make you feel otherwise. Do you believe in God? If no, what do you believe in? Yes, I'm very spiritual and I believe in the higher power, and I know whenever I need answers, He's always there for me. And so yes, for me, I believe in God. When I want peace of mind, my meditation, just sitting in front and even reading the Bhagavatam Gita really helps me. So yes, He's my go-to person. I say people come and go into your life, but He's the only one that remains constant and consistent. So for me, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. I have a living master who is my guru. And in time of need, when I am really down, I do get my answers. And that's through meditation. When I sit with myself and I really close my eyes and I get into the position of what do I want in life? And when I focus and I meditate, I get it. And it makes me a stronger person, a more peaceful person, and just accepting myself the way I am. Question 10 and the last one. So my boyfriend cheated on me, but he is sorry. What should I do? That's a tricky one. So if he's sorry, you need to see change. Don't believe in when someone says they're sorry, because actions speak louder than words. Been there, done that. People can tell you, I've built a castle for you and I've changed, but you need to see it. You need to feel it for yourself. And that's when you know someone is genuine, because people can tell you all sort of things that you need to listen to. They can make you feel all glorified and make you feel like, oh yes, they love you and they're genuinely sorry, but you really need to ask yourself, is someone really sorry? Yes, people can change, but there's also chances where people cannot change. So this is a judgment that you need to make for yourself. This has been so much fun. I loved answering all of your questions, and I'm so happy that the team put these questions down for me so I could come here and share. This has been an amazing time. I've loved doing this video. Until next time.